Hi, welcome back to our 2-minute tips. Today, we're going to take our love for language to the four walls of our classroom. I'd like to begin talking about word walls by pointing out 3 reasons that I think word walls are very important. Number 1, there are 4 domains of language: our ability to speak, to listen, to read, and to write. And word walls provide extra supplemental support for that reading context and that visual context. It's really important. Number 2, children need to be able to see the relationship between words and not just see words in isolation, and word walls help by grouping words in some way or fashion. The 3rd reason is that our classroom walls are prime real estate for learning. We can help our children to access language by having it posted visually and staying current with that. Today I'm going to give you 4 different ways to implement word walls. The first one would be what I would consider to be high frequency words. I've color-coded these for you, which would be really helpful for your ELLs as well. The first one is demonstrating very common, just a small snippet of common prepositions. The second would be contractions, and the 3rd would be irregular past tense words. But how can you use color coding to teach high frequency words? The second example of a word wall would be what I would consider within a unit, words that are related. So in this example, you'll see triangles, and I go ahead and point out the different types of triangles based on sides and based on angles. You can use any shape that you want. I personally like the flower, and I like to laminate these so I can write them and then erase them. So that is the second type, is how do you group words relationally? The 3rd type of word wall is what I would consider one to be with really embedded images. So the word here is summited, and I went ahead and underlined the ED so my children can know that it's a past tense word. Really emphasize that. In 1953, Sir Edmund Hillary summited Mount Everest and reached 29,028 feet in elevation. I make these in PowerPoint, and then I can in turn print them and put them in a binder for my ELLs to access. My 4th word wall example would be one that I would consider to be a 3D word wall, where I just have plastic bags and I allow my children to bring in kind of reality, a real example. So in this case, we have renewable resources, we have a plant, and we have non-renewable, and we have a piece of coal. I hope that you're able to take these 4 kind of word wall tips into consideration, and that you're able to really make the 4 walls of your classroom come alive and be resources for your children. Thank you for all that you do.